3 centre-backs Spurs could sign to fix their defence. This isn't a video as easy as you might expect. See, with Spurs at their absolute rock bottom and managerless, and well, technically interim managerless, they've lost their identity. A great point was raised in a really good long read by The Athletic about how Spurs have really lost their identity of free-flowing, attacking, young, upstart football they had under Pochettino. So these signings have to be perfect to restore that. And 3 centre-backs are probably needed right now. Currently, Spurs are operating with a back three between Christian Romero, Eric Dyer, Clement Longley and Ben Davies and Davinson Sanchez. Now, Longley is leaving back to Barcelona after his loan spell ends. Sanchez isn't good enough. And well, if you saw Marcus Rashford's goal against Spurs, you will know Eric Dyer absolutely is not good enough. So, with what's left, Spurs have a big problem. These defenders are only good for a back three. Davies is a makeshift centre-back who works going forward from the back line. Romero is a very, very aggressive defender who is at his best lunging out of the defence. When a back two started against Newcastle, this was perfectly on display as Spurs' defence was possibly the worst functioning one in Premier League history for its glorious 20-minute stint. Now I should say, I'm a journalist, not an analyst. I don't know exactly how easy or long it takes to coach someone playing in a back three to play in a back four, but I think there is a way to buy centre-backs to exist in both setups. At Ronda Reports made a really good point recently in a Get Football video, where talking about Axel Disasi, a limited centre-back, he mentioned how he wouldn't be useful in a back three because he's not useful engaging out wide. He's better protected in a back two. It's the reverse of the debate we usually have about back three defenders like Antonio Rudiger, being protected with his aggression in Chelsea's back three and more exposed in Real Madrid's back four. We're effectively defining the modern centre-back here to perform in a back three and maintain a high line. And I think unless clubs are wedded to a 3-defender system, they should be looking for these agile, athletic defenders playing in back four system. That way you're likely to get a defender to operate in both systems. That's key for Tottenham if Julian Nagelsmann arrives. He has generally flirted more of a back three in his career so far, but he's very versatile. His Leipzig team, for example, used defenders who were equally adept at a back four, like Dayot Upamecano or Willy Orban. We don't know what he'll do with Spurs long term or short term, so I'm shopping for both. And my first idea is Castello Lukeba. Don't know him? Good. We're back to smarter Tottenham signings. Lukeba is a left-footed centre-back playing in Lyon's 4-2-3-1 system. He's played mainly under Peter Bosz, who had horrible tactics, but the byproduct of them was Lukeba was encouraged to press any attackers very aggressively, and he's grown into aggressive and active defender. But since the arrival of Laurent Blanc, he's become a little more disciplined. That's good for the 20-year-old centre-back. Yes, this is my prospect buy, but he's needed. He has also played over 4,000 Ligue 1 minutes in his young career. His contract is up in 2025, and I think the Lyon Academy product would be valuable. He's third in the squad for interceptions per 90. And also in the 28 games he has started for Lyon this season, they've conceded 32 goals. Not that bad considering how bad they were before Blanc took over. And with him being left-footed, he could get minutes now for Tottenham and I think long-term be a very good defender. I say get him for about £25 million. Up next for me is Edmond Tapsoba. The Bayer Leverkusen defender has been at the club for nearly 4 years now, and in that time has played on the left-hand side of the defence, the right-hand side, in a back three, down the centre, but more often than not in a back four. The Burkina Faso defender is certainly more calm than Lukeba, but he's just as versatile, even right now in Xabi Alonso's system that sees Tapsoba shift over to the right hand side in possession but defend in the centre when out of possession, accounting for Jeremy Frimpong's marauding runs. His heat map is indicative of that. He's also quite a likeable guy. He was recently nominated for African Footballer of the Year. In fact, he only moved to Europe in his late teens. Now 24, Tapsoba speaks English and French, and Bayer fans love him for his physical capabilities and his improving defensive ones. Also to highlight is his passing. When he first joined Leverkusen, I thought he could be a little lax, but now he's third in the squad for progressive passes per 90. And his frame generally helps him win aerial duels and bully players out of the way. Contracts up in 2026, it could be more pricey, maybe £35 million, but I think that would be worth it. Now to our final option, a little more well known, is Mohammed Salisu. Now judging Salisu in this Southampton team is harsh to awkward. He's recently just been out of the squad due to recovering from an injury, but there are reports it's actually down to him being done with the team. But cast your mind back to his debut campaign. The Ghanaian was a top defender, agile, strong, and that was seen against Manchester City. In a 1-1 draw in January 2022, I have it on good authority from Southampton fans at the game, that Salisu produced one of the best defensive performances they've ever seen. He was able to cover ground so quickly with his really big frame, but also slide tackle and tackle in quite a composed fashion. Positionally, he still needs a bit of work, but I think that's one of the more coachable aspects for a defender. And he's left-footed, and Southampton are going down, and he's only 24 years old. But seriously, I think he complements Christian Romero pretty nicely. Last season, he was second in the squad for interceptions per 90, but this season, with good minutes, that's actually fallen down a lot. I think he could be used as cover alongside Romero or Tapsoba in a back two, allowing for the other to be a little more aggressive while he covers behind. In a back 3-2, Spurs look better. They can allow Porro to power forward, while Romero covers the space behind him. Tapsoba stays central, and Salisu is allowed to push forward into the left channel. Considering they're going down, I wouldn't be paying more than 25 to 30 million pounds for him. But what do you think, Spurs fans? Have I given you confidence? And what do you think, non-Spurs fans? Have I given you enjoyment? Let me know down below.